Chase, talk about the mentality of the offense after that last game because you guys put up 35, but it
Hmm.
wasn't enough to stay with Arkansas in a shootout.
Yeah.
So, what did you guys kind of take away from that?
We want to obviously look at the good things we did and improve those, but also the things that we didn't do well. And there was a lot of missed assignments, a lot of things that we could have improved on. And I think just correcting those little things, those little techniques, those little assignment sound things that we can become better at. And just moving on to Liberty, the next game. So our coaches do a great job, Coach Fesi Sataki, in keeping us positive, obviously critiquing the little things, and then just moving on to the next game.
Jake, go ahead.
Chase, wanted to ask you how you're feeling physically. Obviously, missed the two
Yeah.
games before the Arkansas game. How are you doing physically?
I'm doing great. I was able to practice all last week and get back to playing. And obviously, it's hard not playing a couple games, but I had some good examples to me as Puka and Gunnar were struggling with stuff, and I was able to watch them and stay positive through it all. And it felt great to be back on the field, and I feel close to 100%. So.
Jaren, go ahead.
Chase, I asked Gabe this. You might have been there. I don't know if you heard, but it's an interesting question to
Yeah.
me because a lot of times you learn more from losing than from winning. Not what you want,
Yeah.
but a lot of times that's the case. What do you feel like you learned from a loss? What do you really take from that and build off of?
Yeah, it happens. It's college football, and Arkansas is a great team, as was Notre Dame, and those teams. Every team we've played is a great team, and I feel like it's a great opportunity to play against these great teams, and win or lose, we come out with some learning, and losing. Obviously, there's a little more learning to go on when you lose, and what a great opportunity to look at those things and to be able to learn even more and to move on to the next game. And I feel like we're super confident going into the rest of the season with the schedule we have and winning every game that we can. So it happens. You win, you lose in college football, and no one really goes undefeated. So we just move on, and we're excited to play Liberty.
Jake, go ahead.
Chase, I know you've played with a bunch of quarterbacks in your playing career over the years, but where do you think that Jaren Hall stands out apart from those guys as a quarterback?
I think Jaren's speed, his mobility to get out of the pocket, and that threat that he brings as a speedster, and I think he's in that 4.4 range, which is flying, and being able to have that aspect as well as sling the ball, and to have that touch and in the short passing game as well. He's definitely one of those quarterbacks that is special. So it's so grateful to have him, and especially that leadership that he has is puts him even kind of overarches all of that, all of his skills. His leadership really is that main factor that makes him as good as he is.
Jay, go ahead.
Hey, Chase, does an opponent like Liberty, not really a big name in college football, but a 6-1 record, bowl eligible,
Yeah.
does that excite you guys? Does that motivate you guys to face them?
I'm never been more excited to play. I think every time we go out on Saturday and there's a fan base and people are watching. I mean, we're playing college football for a living, and it's amazing. And we never take any moment for granted, and we want to go out there and do our best. And I think that's what we're going to do. That's what we did against Arkansas. That's what we've done every game is just giving our best. And we've made mistakes, and we'll probably make some mistakes against Liberty, but we're going to go out and play our hearts out for our fans, for BYU football, because we love you guys, and we love doing what we do, and we're grateful for your support, and we're excited to go.
Jaren, go ahead.
Appreciate the love, Chase.
Yeah, of course.
I wanted to ask, I don't know how much you've had a chance to look at Liberty, but what do you know about them,
Yeah.
the challenges they present as you get ready for this week?
Yeah, they might not be a huge name team, but they win games. They win football games. They have speed, they have strength, and but I think that as long as we do our job, that we're the better team, and we can go out and take it to them. And it's just going to come down to the simple things of toughness and making those little plays. So
We'll take last question from Sean.
Yeah, Chase, I asked this of Gabe, and I feel like it's only fair that I ask somebody on the offensive
Okay.
side of the ball, too.
Yeah.
Because after back-to-back losses, there's obviously a lot of consternation and
Yeah.
stuff that you're probably not reading on social media because you're not that kind of guy.
yeah, no.
But one of the big questions is always, like, what's left to play for? Like, you guys are now, you're 4-3 on the season, and,
Yeah.
and where do you kind of go from here? So I'll just sort of open that up to you. Like, what's left for this team to play for, barely over halfway through the season, and kind of sitting where you guys are at?
I kind of like I said before, and what Gabe was saying is we're playing college football. Teams win, teams lose, teams go 0 and whatever 12, but they come out every day. It's just in us. This is what we do for a living. We're gonna go out and give our hearts into the game, no matter what. No matter if the fans don't even show up. If there's 0 people in the fans, it happened. 2020, there was nobody in the stadium, but we went out and played, and we played our hearts out. And I think that's what it comes down to: is coaches are gonna do their job, no matter what, and we're gonna do the same. So we have everything to play for, I think, and it starts with Liberty coming out and showing that BYU football is, we deal with adversity, and we come out every day in practice, in games, and we're gonna show, the world that we're, BYU, and we represent Jesus Christ. We represent the fan base, everyone, and it's only fair to go out and give everything we have every game.
Thanks so much, Chase.
Of course.
Awesome. You are good to go.
Thank you.